Hey, I hope everyone's week went well. I know mine's did. Like you guys always hear me say, if your week did not go well, it's time to do some reflection, see what we can do to make the new upcoming week be better. And if your week did go well, then let's keep it up. Alright, for today's episode, I'm going to be teaching you guys how to make lemonade. Yes, lemonade. The only catch is, no, you cannot drink this lemonade. We are going to be making a self-wellness lemonade. I know you guys have all heard the phrase, when life gives you lemons, you make lemonade, right? Okay, if you guys do not know what that means, let's pull up Google's definition. So, Google says, when life gives you lemons, make lemonade is a proverbial phrase used to encourage optimism and a positive can-do attitude in the face of adversity or misfortune. Lemons suggest sourness or difficulty in life. Making lemonade is turning them into something positive or desirable. So, basically, the lemons are negatives in life, and the lemonade is what you make positive out of those lemons. So today I'm going to be teaching you guys how to make a self-wellness lemonade. We're going to get step by step on how to turn them lemons into lemonade, them negatives into positives. And you can do it in 4 easy steps. That's what I'm here for. I'm here for y'all. So let's get into it. Alright, so we all know that life can get a little bummy. Well, scratch that. Life, it can really be hell at times, y'all. It can suck. Life sucks sometimes, and that's just real. And you know, sometimes, like we were saying, how those lemons are supposed to be negativities and the lemonade is supposed to be positive. Sometimes life can give you a bit too many lemons, too many negatives, and making that lemonade becomes a little bit too much. Sometimes you don't feel like it. Sometimes life gives you too many lemons and you do not feel like making any lemonade. Making lemonade seems to be too hard or too much of a hassle when you already have so much going on. We're humans. It happens. And that's why I'm here. So, let's get into it and let's start with step 1. Step 1 of today's self-wellness lemonade recipe, you are going to slice your lemons. Yes, and by slicing your lemons, that means you are going to take a moment and breathe. Yes, you're going to take a moment and breathe, guys. You know, in life, it's very easy to get overstimulated. It's very easy to get overly stressed, and you know, it's very easy to feel like you need to shut down when you have so much chaos and so much negativity and so much, you know, so many things, so many lemons coming at you at once. It's very easy to feel like you need to shut down or get overstimulated, and overstimulation is real and it comes fast, and when it comes fast, it may not leave as fast as it came, and that's okay. Slice your lemons. It's okay. Sit down, take a break, breathe. Take a minute. And a minute can be anything from a day, hours, weeks, hell. A minute can literally just be a minute. Everybody moves differently. Nobody's gonna move as fast as the other person, and you know, there's no time limit on, there's no time frame on doing these steps. It's just important that you do them. So take a minute, and when you take that minute, try to recollect your thoughts, recollect your emotions, you know, recollect yourself most importantly, and just breathe. All right, we've gotten through that first step. You've sliced your lemon, all your ingredients are together and cleaned, and you've sliced that first lemon. Next, you are going to squeeze your lemons. Yes, for step 2, you are going to squeeze them lemons. Now that you have your water and you have your sugar in the pitcher, whichever way you want to do it, you want to measure out your sugar or you just want to pour it until the ancestors tell you to stop. You now have it in one pitcher, and now you're going to squeeze your lemon juice into said pitcher. And what that means is you're going to list and you're going to review. listing and reviewing. You are basically going to list out every single lemon that you have had, that whether it be big or small, you're going to lay them all out, everything that you consider a lemon, and you're going to review them. You are going to pick out the things that you can change, and you're going to pick out the things that you cannot change. And you're going to look at those, and what you can change, you're going to look at it, you're going to be like, okay, I can prevent this. For example, you failed a test because you procrastinated too much. That's a lemon. We've all had those lemons. As college students, every single one of us has had those lemons. So, yes, you are going to list and review all of your lemons, and the lemons that you can change, you can change that. You can prevent that from happening again. An example of a lemon that we may not be able to change, sorry if this is a trigger warning, but death, for example, grief, you can't change that. You can't, know when that's happening. So it's hard to be able to, change that lemon. But the main important goal of step 2, squeezing those lemons, listing and reviewing, is being able to pick out what you can change and pick out what you can't change. And going forward, we can now get into step 3. So just going as a review, you have first sliced your lemons, you've taken a breath, you've been able to breathe, you've sat down, been able to recollect yourself so that you can head into these ingredients, these steps. Step 2, you have squeezed your lemon. You have been able to pick and choose, pick out the lemons that you can change going forward and the lemons that you can't change going forward. And now we are going to mix our ingredients. Yep, that is right. You're going to mix all of your ingredients together in your pitcher. And when it comes to mixing, you are going to be changing. That's right, y'all. You are now going to start that changing process. After listing and reviewing, you now know what you can change and what you can't change. So now it's time to start initiating those that you can change. Like I said, for example, a lemon was you failed that test because you didn't study, as a priority. Now, change that for next time. Come up with the studying schedule. Stick to that studying schedule. And now you can prevent that lemon. Now that lemon does not have to happen anymore because you've changed it. You came up with a study schedule. For the lemons that we cannot change, like I said, sorry if this is a trigger warning, but death, for example, you can't change that lemon. It's hard to, impossible to be able to know when a death is going to exactly come. So when it comes to the lemons that you cannot change, and as cliche as this may sound, you're gonna have to find a way to move on. You're gonna have to find a way to, let this not overtake you and be able to perfectively and effectively move on and keep progressing. You can't let it stop your progression. You can't let the lemons that you cannot change allow you to sink. You have to continue to progress. And like I said, there is no time frame, no rush, no time where you should be done or have done these lemons. They're all in your own doing, in your own time. The most important thing is that you have started. That is the most important thing. There is no rush. It could take one person 2 days to get through every single one of these steps, and it can take you 5 a week, and that's okay. That's you. You move at your own pace. You do not rush yourself. It'll become easier to be able to, effectively move on and be able to, continue to go through things and not be stuck in a pattern. So, yes, you have now mixed all of your ingredients together. You have started that change. You have reviewed what you can and cannot change on your own, and now you have been able to act in it. You have been able to put those words to some action. You've been able to start. So, as another reminder, what have we done? We have sliced our lemons. We have been able to breathe, recollect ourselves. We have squeezed our lemons. We've been able to list and review the things that we can and cannot change. We have been able to mix all of our ingredients together. We have been able to now start putting what we can change into action. We've started doing it. We've started changing things. We've started, getting up and getting out. Now, for the last step, you can now drink. That is the last step. The last step is drinking. You can applaud yourself. You can now applaud yourself. You have learned the 4 steps to making yourself wellness lemonade. You've taken some of your bad days and you've made them better, or you've made them somewhat better. You have started, and it takes time. Nothing will flip overnight. You won't wake up one day and everything is okay and everything is better. But you are trying, and trying is what is most important. So be proud of yourself, because I am proud of you. I hope that you all enjoyed this video today. I enjoyed giving it out to you guys. I always enjoy talking to y'all, and this was also Neshelle's Audio's very first visual episode. I hope you guys liked it. It feels so good to, evolve with you guys. So I hope you guys enjoyed today's episode as much as I did. Hope you guys all have a great week. And remember, you are only as powerful as the energy you let in and the energy you put out. Have a good week, y'all. Bye.